Hi, sixth graders. My name is Mrs. Linn, and I am one of the math teachers here at Arbor Hills. I happen to teach 2 sections of sixth grade math and 2 sections of 7th grade math this year. So I hope that I maybe have you for math next year as well. I am currently teaching both of the honors classes for 6th grade and both of the honors classes for 7th grade, but who knows what next year's schedule will be. That's what I do here at Arbor Hills. This is actually my 17th year teaching and my 13th year at Arbor Hills. So when I see you next year, it'll be my 18th year at Arbor, or my 18th year teaching and my 14th year at Arbor Hills. The classroom is a little empty right now because our students are currently at home. Today is like a red day, a virtual learning day as I film this. But I want you to at least see what our classes look like. My classroom is in one of the 2 of the main 6th grade hallways, and it's a pretty typical size of a classroom. So I can kind of like spin around and pan. My desk, my bookshelves, there's some student desks. I'm lucky enough to have a window to the outside, and I have about 30 desks fit in here. And you can just see some of the shelving and things like that. It's a pretty big classroom, and there's a smart board at front. You might not have been able to see that, but this is a pretty typical classroom size. However, quite a few of my things are missing right now because we have them in storage, again, to try to fit as many students in here as far apart as possible because of COVID related things. So there's my classroom, a little bit about what I teach, a little bit about myself. My family and I really like to go camping. We like to go hiking and biking. We really like to be outdoors whenever we can. I also like to do things like puzzles and card games and board games with my family. I have 3 kiddos and my husband, so we enjoy spending time together and playing together. I also have an FAQ that I want to answer. So one of the most common questions that our 5th graders have as they're coming into Arbor Hills is, what is the first day of school going to be like? And actually, I am one of the committee members. I'm kind of like the lead committee member of getting your first day of school ready. So it's a great question for me to answer. Again, this year was not normal for anybody because of COVID, but we're hoping next year can be a normal first day of school. And what happens is that the 6th graders get to come to school on a day where the 7th and 8th graders don't necessarily come to school. And what we do on those days is we get you ready as a 6th grader to be successful in this building. Because we know the 7th and 8th graders are pros. They've been here before, they know what to do, and it's a great day to get you acclimated to what a brand new building is like, a building that has lockers where you're gonna need a combination and you're gonna switch for every classes and how to know where you need to go. So on that first day of school, we do a bunch of small things to help you feel prepared. We'll start off in kind of like what's in your homeroom, and we'll do like attendance and basic things like that. But then we will have a full group assembly just so that you can see all of the 6th graders all in one place all at the same time. Again, that couldn't happen this year because of COVID, and we hope that we can safely do that next year. But just a welcoming assembly first thing in the morning. And then you would go back to what's called your IE, your homeroom, and we do some other things to help you be as successful as possible. Like when you see the school supply list, every 6th grader will have the same set of school supplies, and we will organize those school supplies for you. So for example, one of your big school supplies will be a large binder, and in that large binder, you will have a folder for math and a folder for science and a folder for English and a folder for reading and social studies and your specials. And you'll get labels, and we'll put those labels on all of your folders just so that if something gets lost, we can find yours back. You know exactly what class has what folder, where to put all your supplies to keep you organized for 6th grade. But we'll also, have Sharpies and label some of our other supplies. You'll get your schedule. We'll teach you how to read a schedule. We will get your locker combination so we can practice opening up your lockers. Really, that morning is spent, and even early afternoon is spent making you feel and getting you as organized as possible for 5th grade. Then in the afternoon, what we like to do is have a shortened regular schedule. And what that means is that you would go to all of your classes in the afternoon, all of your classes for the whole day, just on a much shorter time frame so that you can see how to get from class to class. You can be introduced to all of your teachers before you are ready to go on that 2nd day of school, when you will have all of your classes at a normal time length or almost normal time length. So that first day is really set aside to make 6th graders feel welcomed and comfortable and ready to go without the pressures of all of the students being here, but also hopefully in a way that helps you feel successful for the next school year. So I know that was a pretty big question, but I get why a lot of students are nervous about that first day of school. And all I have to say is don't be nervous. You have a fantastic team of 6th grade teachers here ready to go, ready to help you, and excited to see your smiling faces on that first day. So we hope that you're having a great 5th grade year, and we look forward to seeing you next year.